It is still hard to find a job in the UK for a young person like me, as those between 16 and 24 have a known rejection rate of 36.9% out of 1.68 million unemployed people in the United Kingdom. Young People Employment have dedicated themselves to increase your employability as a young job seeker. This video will look at how to apply for a job and give you the advice you need to reach your true potential and become employed. For you to apply to a job, you first need to find a job, make up a tailored curriculum vitae, or a CV, to know how to complete an application form, to know how to write an application letter, and, of course, do not forget you have to have the will to keep going. But to get a job, you need to have created a curriculum vitae, or CV, which will contain your contact details and other details about yourself. For example, details such as personal profile, education, qualification, experience, qualities or interests, knowledge, and references. You need to also tailor your CV for the job you are interested in. Our interviewee will explain more about what you need to create the perfect CV for your job.
Your curriculum vitae is a very important document for your employer. It's a document that tells the employer about you. It's actually we mean courses of life. That's what it actually is, curriculum vitae. And in this document you have to put down your contact details, your email, your address, and very clearly written out in a very formal manner. After this, you've got to put down your personal qualities, where you summarise all your key points about you, what's going to sell you, what's going to be important for that company. And then you've got your education, your qualifications, and most of all your achievements, your interests. It'll tell us a little about yourself personally. And finally, you've got to put on your references. These are the people who are going to vouch for you. So it's very important to choose the correct referees, but also to have their correct contact details, because this is how the employee will find out about you. So once more, it's a very clear, formal document.
When applying for a job, you need to write an application letter to introduce why you want the job and why you think you're suitable for this job. Making a good application letter will help you stand out from the rest and persuade your potential employer that you are right for this job. The application letter can be structured into 3 parts, such as an introduction, which tells a potential employee why you want the job, the body, which discusses relevant qualifications for the job, and the conclusion, which sums up the strengths you have to the reader and provides contact information and follow-up details. By following this structure, Young People's Employment ensures you will be able to make a formal letter which is eye-catching and informative for your potential employer. Another important part of the process is you need to be able to fill out an application form, writing up all the details about your qualifications. I advise you to summarize it into key points, adding an extra sheet to the page if need be. For non-UK qualifications, you will have to show information about UCAS points you have earned. Make sure you have researched the job specification if you're trying to get a job in the UK. Forms will mostly ask about your achievements and roles you did that relate to the advertised job. One of the hardest parts I have been told is trying to relate your interests, such as hobbies and achievements, to the role you want. Sharing your interests conveys you are a sociable person and shows you have a work and life balance and work well in a team. Here is more information from our interviewee.
For the application form, you need to really do your research beforehand, so you need to maybe go on the company's website that you're looking to apply to. Have a look to see what they're looking for as a company, and then try and get your transferable skills to fit what they're looking for. I would say on an application form, always read through the application form first, so you don't make any mistakes, because we all grab an application form, pen, and fill it in as we go along, not realising that we might make spelling mistakes, or we might repeat ourselves, or not understanding the question that you're actually answering. So always look at the application form first, having already done your research on the company that you want to apply to. One thing you have to remember when you fill in an application form is you have all the set questions that you need to answer, but they will have possibly a section on the application form that is blank that says, please fill in any other details you wish us to know about, which is where you sell yourself. You need to have your USP, your unique selling point. What makes you special from anybody else who's applying for the job. You might have the same experience, you might have the same qualifications, you might have done similar jobs in the past, but what you need to do is check your USP. You need to sell yourself really, really well, because they might have 25, 55 application forms, and they will sift through them quickly just to see. And employers always look to see what experience you've got, how you've got that experience, and what your USP is. So always, always sell yourself.
More than anything, don't worry. You need to just continue to focus on building a full CV for the job you want and learning to write a good application letter. If you have any problems, we will assist you in getting in touch with our career office, where we have connections to the Citizens Advice Bureau organization in the UK and a range of recruitment agencies on our website, which will increase your chances of employment. Our next video is one on how to prepare for an interview, and we wish you all the best of luck. You can do this.